It was a very bad exchange. They were trading against their users. They were not treating me very well. They were not treating the traders very well.
What's your next goal? What you would like to achieve, right?
Maybe soon you will see me on the Spotify top charts.
In this video series, guys, we are talking with prominent crypto influencers and we are learning tips and tricks from them, how they actually started their career and where are they now, what are they doing at this very moment. So today we have a special guest from Sweden, started creating crazy videos and amazed the whole world, and now owns multiple crypto companies here in Dubai. So let me introduce you, Carl Runefelt from Sweden.
Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. I came from Sweden. I'm now in Dubai. I started my career as social media, YouTuber, that kind of stuff. And then I transitioned into the entrepreneurial ways. And now I have, like you said, many companies and yeah, grinding the entrepreneurial routes to my bigger dreams.
One question that comes to my mind, crypto influencer, is it a career path that people can pursue?
I know many friends that are influencers. Obviously myself, I transitioned from that to entrepreneur. But I know many of my friends that still have YouTube channels that they make videos on and Twitter, and they make good money from that. I mean, I made my initial capital from social media. That's how I built my capital that I could then inject into investments and my own businesses. So for sure, I mean, just a few months ago, I met this guy who now calls himself Crypto Kid. He started a YouTube channel just like 3-4 months ago. Now he's getting like 3,000 views every single video. So he's doing an incredible job, and I'm giving him some tips because I know a lot about that stuff, you know. So for sure it's possible. He proved that it's possible. And he's actually making money now. He can survive off of that, you know.
So guys, comment down below if you want to also see Crypto Kid talking here in this video series. So look, you're the founder of cryptojobs.com, right? How did you get this idea to create a job board for Web3 employment?
Exactly. So back 1.5 years ago or 2 years ago, that's when my businesses really started to take off, and I had some good ideas, and I opened up a couple of more businesses. Today I am, like you said, founder of cryptojobs.com, and the reason why I founded it was because I had so many big investments in companies and my own companies, and we were hiring so many people, and I realized that there is no like good place to go and hire people in crypto. There is no like, you know, #1 spot for that. There are some competitors to cryptojobs.com, but they're all pretty bad. They're all pretty like low quality, and it seems like no one is really taking care of the portal. And also there are recruitment firms out there, but I wanted to put everything into one spot, so I invested a lot of money into buying the domain cryptojobs.com. And I also acquired a big recruitment firm that is working for cryptojobs.com, or it's in-house actually because I acquired them. And I also have now, I think we're almost 20 people working in cryptojobs.com. And essentially it's right now becoming the biggest crypto jobs portal in the space. When you go to Google, you will see it ranking very high now. And many people know about it. It's also on my Formula 2 car. I think you've seen it as well.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm doing a lot of marketing for it now and growing very fast, very, very fast.
Okay, so let's assume, you know, I'm on the other side, right? I'm looking for a Web3 job, right? What do you say, what skills are most important if, you know, if a person is switching from the Web 2 and Web 3, what he should learn first?
Well, I think if someone is Web 2 now and they want to go Web 3, step #1 is to take $100 or $10, buy Bitcoin and put it into your hardware wallet so you learn what is the point of all of this. The reason why crypto exists today is because of Bitcoin. People should never forget that Bitcoin is the king of all crypto and is the reason why we all exist today. The only other thing which is equally important as Bitcoin is internet itself. Without internet, Bitcoin would not exist. But Bitcoin is the money of the internet, and out of Bitcoin, so many fantastic and beautiful things have happened, and more things will happen. So just like, you know, when humans came up with electricity back in the days, you know, they thought of light bulbs, you know, but they could not imagine iPads. That would come decades later. You could not imagine it even back then. Same with crypto now. There will be things invented decades from now that we cannot even imagine today. It's not in our environment that we can understand. So the space is growing very fast. But step number one is to just understand Bitcoin and internet, buy some Bitcoin, send it to a friend, tell them to send it back just to see how it works, and then learn more about the other crypto things that are out there.
Mm-hmm. So you say the very first step is really getting out there, buying Bitcoin, buying any other cryptocurrency to understand trading, kind of, right? And from there, you basically then branch somewhere, maybe NFTs, maybe you then do any other kind of sort of stuff.
Could be anything. I don't think trading itself is very important. Trading doesn't make humanity more richer. It doesn't help society at all. But you can make money from it if you do it well. But I think it's more important that you get a job in crypto or you create a crypto business. Because when you create a business, you create value for people. The only way to make money is to give people value, right? Just like on cryptojobs.com, the way I make money from it is by giving people value. I give them the best platform to find talents. I find talents for them, so that's why I make money. And also if you go full time, let's say you go to cryptojobs.com and you apply to work for Binance or Bybit or one of my companies, then you're providing value to these companies by working, putting in your hours. That's very important, I think, to provide value to someone, make money, and then this money you can put into crypto, and you could potentially trade with it as well. But I would focus on making money rather than trading, because you cannot trade if you don't have money. And I also want to make sure that people know that they should not trade with all the money they have. Maybe only 5-10% of their portfolio should ever be in like a trading account.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So I was checking cryptojobs.com now in the past days quite a lot, and I was seeing that there is at least one job offer every single day. So at the moment there are a lot of job offers on cryptojobs.com. Did the initial traction kind of meet your expectations?
I think this is pretty much what I was expecting now in the beginning, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's way too early to show people how big this will be. Now it's like the market is bear market right now. In the bull market, I think we're gonna get dozens of job positions every single day, because then more companies will be hiring. But already right now there are positions open there because I have so many good partners out there. I'm very good friends with the CEOs of big exchanges, and they are all hiring right now. The companies that are very profitable, they are still hiring. Bybit is a good example, Binance is a good example, and other exchanges as well, and other crypto projects.
When I started my Web3 career, or even when I started my career, what I was doing is I was looking for the highest paid jobs that require the least amount of skills that I could kind of acquire quickly, right? Mm-hmm. What are the jobs, what are the positions that are most common on cryptojobs.com website that people could say, okay, I could learn that maybe in 6 months' time and I could get a job in Web3 right now?
The most common job I've seen has been content creators. Many companies are looking for content creators. So that's what I've seen. And developers, always a big demand for developers, whether it's bull market or bear market. What else? Yeah, I think those are the two most common jobs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, mm-hmm. Content creation is something anyone can learn.
Talking about the content creation, most of the people are familiar with your story. From the supermarket to Bugatti to multiple crypto companies, right? And you're also an advocate of law of attraction, what you mentioned in your previous videos, right? How do content creators can start making their very first 1,000 USD? How did you do that?
I started a YouTube channel back like 5 years ago now, a crypto channel called TheMoon. That's where many people know me from right now. And I started making videos about Bitcoin, education, because I was learning about Bitcoin back then, and I thought all my learnings I want to teach to others. So that's what I did. I made videos about Bitcoin, Ethereum, cryptocurrencies, and macroeconomics and financial markets, everything. When I built up an audience, eventually I could start monetizing that by putting ads on the YouTube videos. I could also do sponsorships and affiliate partnerships with exchanges. So Bybit is a great example. When I started promoting Bybit and giving them traffic, they had 20 employees. Today they have 2,000 employees. I'm one of the reasons why Bybit, got a good starting ground back then. because I had so many traders and they needed the place to trade. So I gave them Bybit basically. Back then, BitMEX was the biggest exchange. But BitMEX was a very bad exchange. They were trading against their users. They were not treating me very well. They were not trading the traders very well. So I just made a big switch and I told my audience, look, I don't like BitMEX anymore. I think they're not good for you. They had these system overloads and stuff. Like there was a big controversy around BitMEX. So I told everyone, let's go to Bybit. And when everyone switched to Bybit, of course, Bybit made money and I also made money because with my links, every single time people buy and sell, I get a small commission from that. And some people think that YouTubers make money when people lose, but it's not the case. You actually don't make money from that. Okay. You need the traders to be profitable. Otherwise, if they lose their account, then no more trades and they don't make money. There are actually exchanges that might give you money if people lose, without naming names. But and I actually been offered that before from an exchange. But I tell them immediately, like, this is very bad. It's very bad incentive. You should never do that. Casinos do that, by the way. Casino, in the influencer casino, they do that. That's why I think actually on YouTube, casino affiliation marketing is banned now.
Bybit came to you basically. Bybit was one of your first sponsors, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, actually I think I was the one who reached out to Bybit. Yeah, because I was trying them out and I liked them. I thought this is a good exchange. Like it's actually like properly well made, unlike BitMEX, because BitMEX was really bad. I was really looking for something else. And back then Binance wasn't even such, like Binance was not, it was not so big. It was 5 years ago. Like honestly, it was, I don't even know if they were around then. It was same time. Binance and Bybit came at the same start, and I chose Bybit over Binance, but I promoted both, but Bybit is the one that I've used way more.
Yeah. So the tips for the people who are social media creators or who are starting as a social media creator would be, try to monetize your YouTube channel ASAP, right? Then try to look for sponsors, right? Somebody, maybe an exchange or maybe any other company would sponsor you, right? That's how we can start making a few thousand USD a year, a month.
Exactly. Actually, if people want to make content, if they want to be a YouTuber or do Twitter, they can actually contact me or my team. Maybe, you know what, I'll make a job form on cryptojobs.com because I'm happy to mentor and help people that either have a YouTube channel or if they want to start a YouTube channel. I'm happy to be there and help. I've mentored a few YouTubers that are now actually quite big, tens of thousands of subscribers, and basically it's by listening to my advice and stuff. So that's, I'll make a form and we can put it down below.
Can you give us one sneak peek into your training? Let's say, there is a social media creator. He has maybe 1,000 followers, right? Or subscribers. How she or he can grow the channel? Is it enough really just push the video out and see what happens?
Well, in the very, very beginning, when you start from zero, it can be beneficial to, of course, share your links on Twitter, share your links to friends, and share them on forums and stuff. I wouldn't rely on it, but it doesn't hurt to do that. The only thing you invest is really time to do that. I was doing that also back in the days a little bit. But the most important thing is consistency, to upload every week. I do every day, and many of my friends do every day. That's why you should tell people, if you do every day, you're basically making it inevitable for you to grow, because it's just like constant flow of content, and people like that. And YouTube likes that, and Twitter likes that as well. They want to promote creators that are active. I think it's very important to make content about things you like. It has to be something you really are passionate about. Otherwise, you will stop eventually because you will just lose interest. And also on YouTube specifically, it's very important to have a very, very catchy title and good thumbnail, because the YouTube algorithm is very, very, it favors clickbait. And I know that most people don't like the word clickbait, but clickbait is something that also movies are using. They make a trailer, they make a title, and they make press releases. It's all clickbait. They want to make you click so you learn more, and then you go watch the movie. Newspapers do the same. Everyone is doing that. You have to do it, and especially on YouTube, because the algorithm picks up on that immediately. So something called CTR is very important, click-through ratio. When people see your thumbnail and title, out of 100 people, how many click? If 62 people click, well, that's a CTR of 62%. The higher, the better. If you can get a CTR of above 50%, then that's incredible, and then YouTube will push your content.
Gotcha. How does appearance help? For example, having a luxury car or a beautiful view, let's say, from your in your YouTube app.
Actually, I really don't think appearance means anything at all. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and my hair looks like this. Actually, even now I don't have any wax. I just woke up, took a shower. And especially in the beginning, I wore very normal clothes. Sometimes I sit in my hoodie and, it really doesn't matter so much. I think people think it matters too much, but honestly, if anything, it's more about a branding thing. Like, how do you want people to perceive you? Obviously, it would be better if I looked more proper, but it's not gonna make me like more famous on YouTube, I think.
Just finding your own style, and that's it. Then people know you, recognize about your own style. And even now, if you start doing something very different, people would start questioning us why he's doing that.
Yeah, so basically this logo could be red, or it could be blue, or it could be purple. It doesn't really change the business, it's more about the branding. And how you look in the videos will show your brand.
Okay, so now fast forward a couple of years. Now you're a big guy here in Dubai. What is the best thing of being a crypto whale?
First of all, it gives me the freedom of doing whatever I want. It gives me the freedom of creating businesses out of nothing very quickly. Like cryptojobs.com, it was very easy for me because I have a lot of money to deploy. I don't need outside investors. It's 100% owned by me, like it's my company. So I don't have to rely on outside capital, which is great. And I'm able to live a fantastic life. I'm flying cool planes, I'm driving my dream car, these kind of things, and it means a lot to me. It doesn't make me happy in and of itself. It's more about feeling successful and feeling fulfilled that makes me happy, and cryptojobs.com makes me happy. It's a business that gives value to people, I love building things.
So I think that now many people see you as an example, right? And I believe that many people would like to switch places with you and be, I would like to be like him, live the life that I see in the videos. Is there any person that you also look into?
Not really, because I could mention people like Elon Musk or stuff, but in my opinion, I think everyone is different, and of course it's inspiring to see other people's success, but I'm my own person, my own individual, and I don't want to walk in the shadow of someone else, and I think that I will reach incredible success in my own way, and I will be the next Carl Runefelt. I don't want to be the next Elon Musk or the next CZ, I want to be the next me. And I want to be the one leading the way and inspiring people to be the next me, hopefully. But I want them to think the same like I'm doing now. Like, I don't want people to be exactly what I am. I want people to think for themselves and be bigger than that and think like, of course, it's good to be inspired by what I've done, because in just 4 or 5 years now, I went from supermarket to this insane, lifestyle that I'm living, and these companies, and they can do the same, but they can have their own journey.
It seems like you're a person that has goals. You mentioned law of attraction a couple of times before, right, in your interviews. So let's say, what's the next thing for you? What's your next goal? What you would like to achieve?
Well, I have many business goals. I have many personal goals. I have health goals that I'm always pursuing. Right now, a little bit secret, but I'm maybe gonna go into music a little bit more. So I have some goals there. So maybe soon you will see me on the Spotify top charts.
You're like a single person that's starting to do that, or maybe some friends, some business partners that kind of help you to go into that music industry, let's say?
I always liked music, and what I've been able to achieve in the past few years has led me to understand that I can do anything. Honestly, I can really do anything. If I put my mind to it, if I visualize it with the law of attraction, I can do anything. So if I want to become a successful entrepreneur, I'll do it, which I've done already. If I want to become a musician, a singer, an artist, I will do it. If I want to become a race driver, I will do it. It's all about putting your mind to it, believing in yourself, knowing that you can do it, and just, the universe, it's just energy. We live in a quantum field of energy, and energy is, you can shape it, you can change it, you can attract. And that's what I've done so far, and that's what I will continue to do. And people think I'm very successful today, and I feel successful today, but I still feel like there's so much more for me to give to the world. And I have so many decades left of my life and so many things to achieve. And if I did all of this in just 4 or 5 years, then imagine what I can do in the next 4 or 5 years, let alone 30 years. Like in 30 years, it's just like insane what I could do with all this time and money I have now. Maybe you'll see me as an artist soon.
All right, that's cool. That's a secret that's gonna be discovered very soon. How is it important to have a big network? You know, you say, I can achieve this, I can achieve that, whatever. Does network help you in that? Or you say, you know, just focus on yourself?
Well, network helps a lot, but if you don't have a network, no worries, you can build it. Like, some people, they think, oh, this guy, he got rich because he knows all the people, or, you know, these things. But I'll tell you right now, very, very simply, it does not matter. If you think it matters, then you block yourself. I built all of this literally starting from the supermarket. I'm not going to pretend like my parents were poor. They were not poor, but they had no clue about Bitcoin. They don't know what Bitcoin is. They actually thought it was a scam. They told me to stop crypto. They told me to go back to school and go back to, you know, when I quit the supermarket, they said, no, you should go back. It's a safe job. Like, stop. You know, they did not support my dream of crypto, which I understand, because for them it's a risk. And they're parents, they're protective, they want the best for me. And they thought crypto sounds like a big risk. And it's just, they think it's better I go on, become a doctor or lawyer or something like this, you know. So I had no connections in crypto at all, zero. So I made my YouTube channel, I made some influence, I had some followers. And then I just, when I made my first money, my first like $10,000, $15,000, I booked a ticket to Mexico to a conference, a crypto conference. And I thought, this is the place where I can meet people that are like-minded, because all of my friends also didn't care about crypto at all in Sweden, you know. Long story short, I started going to conferences. I got to know people. That's how I got to know Chris Evan Crypto, Da Vinci J15, and these other cool individuals that became very good friends of mine. Now I have so many friends and business partners and everything that I got to know through my network.
So you made a lot of decisions in the last 5 years, like very big lifetime decisions, I would say, right? Would you change any decision that you made? Well,
yes, for sure. There are many things.
But besides investment in Bitcoin, of course, we would like to buy Bitcoin for cheaper. But let's say life decisions.
Life decisions. If we don't talk about financial decisions, in that case, probably no. In that case, I would say I did a lot of good things now in a very short period of time. Obviously, now looking back, maybe I could have made it even faster. But you know, is that really necessary? I did so much stuff in such a short period of time. Like I get blind to myself. Like I think, oh wow, like what I have today, maybe I could have had 10x now, or I could have done even more. But someone else is looking at me like thinking, wow, like the fact that you have all of this is like insane. Even if you had 10% of this would be impressive. So it's all relative. And I try to always appreciate what I have. And what I have now is incredible, you know. Just the fact that I have my own apartment, I have my dream car, I have employees that are really, really like inspired by me and that love to work in crypto, and I have this office that is just incredible, and I have my health. I have a bed that I can sleep in every night, that I have a shower. Like I have so many things in life now that are like, you know, adds to the abundance that I have, the feeling of abundance, and that's very important. And above that, everything is relative, you know. If I make billions or if I lose billions, like as long as you have the core fundamentals with you, with health and stuff, I think that's all you really need. But if you want to be like truly happy and feel fulfilled, then I think it's very good to achieve your dreams and go out there and really, work towards making yourself a better person every single day. I think that's very important, because if you always have the exact same, it's boring. You know, I think it's important to always develop. Some people call it greed. I just call it development. You want to develop. It's not about making more money. It's about making yourself more important to people, make yourself more valuable to humanity. Like cryptojobs.com, for example, I created it to bring value and be part of the crypto industry, you know. If I make 10 million or 10 billion from this, is less important than the fact that I'm building the business itself. But what is important is if millions of people can find their job through cryptojobs.com, that will make me very happy. And I will see the change in the crypto industry thanks to me. So I'll make a dent in the universe in a way, you know? So people always say, yeah, crypto's the future. Everyone knows crypto's the future, but someone has to build it, right? Someone has to be there every single day, hire the people, come up with the ideas, and build the future. And that's what I'm doing with cryptojobs.com and my other companies. I'm building the future that everyone knows it's going to happen.
Each of us has something inside, some power that says, you know, you should do that, you know, that's kind of your calling. So basically you're saying, you know, follow your calling and do what you just feel about it. Whether it works or not, you will see in the future.
Yep, it's very important to follow your own compass, your own passion. And even if you don't know your passion, just use law of attraction, start visualizing your dream life, imagine that you have everything you want. And then I'm very sure that it's going to come to you. The ideas will come. The intuition will come. That's how the universe works. That's how it happened for me. I visualized everything, and then I allowed my intuition to lead me to the opportunities that eventually took me to where I am today.
And now we're giving those opportunities through cryptojobs.com to other people.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome, Carl. Thank you very much for the interview. It was great meeting you.
You too, bro.
Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. And if you would like to see other crypto influencers like Crypto FA, Crypto Kid, and others, just comment down below, and I'm sure we're gonna invite them to this studio. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.